Because if work's not fun, why are we doing it?
What are you doing? If you're not passionate about the thing that you're doing, the everyday, the 9 to 5, the wake up and go over to somebody else's house and set up their mic system and get it all rolling. If you're not passionate and enjoying that process and having fun with it, then what's it all about?
So what are we going to make?
What are we going to make?
Well, I think we're going to start with tools for other makers, people who are creating things in SaaS companies or creating things for the interwebs.
And I think the point of this show that we're creating right now is that you can follow us as we navigate the making of these first sets of tools that we're working on right now. So it's always been our dream to make, right? And we consult right now.
We do. So we are very familiar with the process of making, but this is our first thing that we really made and put out there as our own. It's not something that, we are beholden to somebody else's vision or, have a set of requirements around. This is something that we want to make and put out there for you.
By the way, first, maybe over here. This is not a promotional video for make.com, although we do use it. We're talking about creating and being creative as we think about one of the products and services that we want to put out into the world that are not just our consulting.
Yep.
So a lot of service providers and consultants have the same challenge. They think, okay, I've been doing this for a long time. We've been doing this now for 12 years. We've worked for over 250 SaaS companies, getting close to 300 now. We need to stop saying 250.
It's just so ingrained.
They get to a point and they decide, wait a second, I'm teaching the same thing over and over again, or I've got a process that's unique and it's evolved to a point. I've learned a lot of things from a lot of different engagements and I can apply those in different ways. And one of the first things they do is productize the service or start and create a course. We tried to create a course on this stuff and
we just had so much to say.
We had a lot to say. So one of the things that we've been thinking about is, okay, how do you hone it down to what you're going to market with first? Where do you really want to focus? And where is everybody that you're working with and the team that you put together going to have the absolute most fun? Like, where are you going to get the most mileage out of everybody geeking out and being excited about the thing that you're doing?
Because if work's not fun, why are we doing it?
What are you doing? If you're not passionate about the thing that you're doing, the everyday, the 9 to 5, the wake up and go over to somebody else's house and set up their mic system and get it all rolling. If you're not passionate and enjoying that process and having fun with it, then what's it all about? And
well, then think about what do you want to make, and we can help you in that process of creating something new. And so we've been thinking about what kind of tools can we provide to people that help them get inside our heads as people who've consulted with people who are creating for the world. What are some of the tips and tricks that we give to them? What exercises we walk them through?
And so there's this thing. There are lots and lots and lots and lots of like videos and tutorials and books and things that say like, when you're building a brand, one of the most important things for you to do is tell powerful and compelling stories.
And that's it. It stops
there. What the hell?
that is the hard work.
Okay, so then people are like, okay, I need to sit down and tell a story. Well,
Once upon a
once
time.
upon a time, my company started when I came up with this idea for my solution. And the thing that I created was this really awesome breakthrough. And like, you're like, oh, okay, well, I don't
Navel
want to hear your
gazing.
story. I do not want to hear. Is that what you were doing?
Yeah, I was looking at my belly
Okay.
button.
Um, Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear your background in history. There's a whole video if you want to hear our background in history and how we got here and what we're excited about doing now. But that's not the story that
This
you
is
care about. This
this
is
is
a
about
story about
you.
you. This story is about your idea, your community, your people, the things that you care about. You're our audience, and we want you to be able to do and see behind the scenes what it looks like when we decide for the first time we're going to consult at the same time as we try to get some of our first products off the ground. One of those is Frame Reel, and we're really excited about that one.
Super pumped. But yeah,
Super pumped about Frame Reel. And there's a lot of the other things are related. ux.movie is related to that.
yep.
The sneak peek is related to that. There's a lot in there that we're working on and getting off the ground. So there's going to be a lot for you guys to follow along on and take a look at.
So we're launching Frame Reel. We're also launching our first YouTube channel, which hopefully you're watching this on. So this is going to contain segments like this one around building Makerville and a bunch of other segments that hopefully will help in the process of creating your idea, building your idea, and shaping your idea. We're going to give you the tips and tricks that we've learned over the last 12 years from working inside all of these companies. And we're going to take a look at what other companies do as they debut their products. So that's going to be one of our first shows that we're going to launch on this channel.
And then the main thing here is you're getting a real-time, very real look at the process in here. Like you can see the whole studio here in this shot, right?
Right? Like looks pretty when you're zoomed in, but guys, it is
something, didn't
your mic's
I'm
off
dangling.
your butt. Yep.
Dangling.
Here.
Okay, so we can pan this way,
Hey,
and that way.
Brittany, you can still hear Anthony.
Can
Yeah.
you hear me or no?
Yes. Okay.
All right,
Cool. That's going on your
this
pocket.
studio is a bit crazy. Anyway, so
we're gonna let you in, and you're gonna see the hot mess. You're gonna see the non.
There's another tripod in the corner over there, just hanging out.
You're gonna see the non-Instagrammable highlight reel version of this, because I think from the outside this shit looks easy, but let me tell you, it is a lot of work. It's a lot of sleepless nights. It's a lot of
sleepless nights. It's a lot of Katie getting woken up in the middle of the night and then being filmed without her permission on a new camera angle that might work from our living room. We're turning the entire house into a studio for this endeavor. So this is us just shooting from the hip. We are shooting this show from the hip, and we're gonna produce it well enough for you guys to not hate us, and hopefully the audio quality comes through.
Are you gonna let me talk or what?
No.
What I wanted to say is, come along for the ride. If you've ever wanted to make something, if you've wanted to launch your YouTube channel, you wanted to make a new product, well, come on. See how we do it, and you can scream at us and say, you guys are doing it all wrong. And I would love that. Bring it. Or you could say this is what they did great. Well,
so, you know. Anyway, so we've consulted for 12 years, and now is the time. We're finally doing it. We're jumping in with both feet. Watch as we totally fail in this endeavor, or as things get off the ground and start moving. And you can see how fast things are going to move. It's going to be at a pace that is
sometimes fast, sometimes really slow.
Sometimes crazy, sometimes, things break and the tools that we use don't get the audio that we recorded for like an hour, or everything's out of sync, or we can't figure out how to
set up our lighting. We spent a day setting up our lighting.
And it's still terrible. I need to call
someone.
somebody else who knows lighting better than we do and can sit down and make this look a little bit better. But we've got like ring lights everywhere, and it's
That was our strategy. Was just what
lights everywhere,
but
cameras everywhere. So lights, camera, action everywhere.
everywhere.
It's all about the
Um,
movies.
But come along for the ride. What do you have to lose?